So as many of you are well aware at this point, the 1.16 Nether update finally has a release date. It's dropping June 23rd, which falls on a Tuesday. Depending on when you're watching this video, we're only a couple days away. So really excited. We've been talking about this update for such a long time, but I figured why not focus on the biomes in today's video. We have 5 biomes in the Nether update, one of which is sort of recycled, reused, and they made some minor changes, but we're going to be talking about all the biomes in today's video and just ranking them from worst to best. Obviously, this video is subjective, it's just my opinion. Technically speaking, all the biomes are fascinating and they offer a lot, but I feel like some biomes are better than others, especially if you're just starting off for the first time. If you're experiencing the Nether update for the first time, you definitely want to focus on certain biomes first. So hopefully you guys do enjoy today's video. Let me know down below in the comment section your favorite Nether biome so far, and hopefully you guys are just really excited about the release. If so, do me a huge favor, destroy the like button for me. It'd just be very supportive, and don't forget to hashtag stealth army as well, because I'll be liking and favoriting some of the best comments in today's video. Now let's kick things off with number 5 on my list, the Basalt Deltas. Now, this biome is the most recent or the latest biome we received. It is the last biome we'll receive in 1.16. We don't really know if we're going to get any more biomes in future updates, but Mojang said that this is the final biome for the Nether update, and here's a brief description. Basalt deltas are volcanic biomes in the Nether. Magma cubes, ghast, and striders spawn naturally here. Blackstone and basalt generate commonly, while gravel, magma blocks, and netherrack generate in the shore of the mountains above the lava seas. So, I'm sure some of you guys are wondering, why is this biome ranked number 5 compared to all of the other biomes on my list? And in my opinion, I feel like the Basalt Deltas has the least to offer compared to all of the other biomes. Trying to survive in the Basalt Deltas is a major headache, even for experienced players. You're going to find very little to work with outside of the Blackstone, but in my opinion, the most difficult part of this biome is trying to maneuver inside the Basalt Deltas. It takes a lot of jumping, and you're going to be non-stop running away from magma cubes. That's right, magma cubes are always spawning and generating in this biome to the point where you can't go a minute or even 30 seconds without encountering or seeing a magma cube. This biome belongs to them. So not only are you parkouring and jumping all over the place, but you're running away from something constantly. So for some people, they might enjoy the challenge. For me, it gets old and quite annoying after a while. It's fun for the first few minutes, but if I'm trying to build there or if I'm trying to live there, this isn't something that I really want to do. Let me know what you guys think about the Basalt Deltas. I will say though, it is a very beautiful biome. Visually speaking, it is stunning, especially with the ash particle effects. It really adds to the atmosphere. But let's go ahead and check out number 4 on my list, which is Soul Sand Valley. Even the name itself sounds menacing, but here's the description. The Soul Sand Valley is a large grotto that cuts through the Nether's terrain. The biome is made of soul sand and soul soil, with patches of gravel found throughout the biome. Soul fire, crimson roots, and nether fossils can be found on the surface. Its fog is cyan and the air particles are gray. Basalt pillars can be found stretching from the floor to the ceiling. So when I saw this biome during Minecon in 2019, I was so confused. I was shocked and surprised and ultimately speechless. I didn't really know how to feel about this biome. It didn't feel like something that could exist in the Nether. And I feel like what really threw me off was actually the blue fog. Seeing blue in the Nether was so weird and so different, but not in a bad way. And easily one of my favorite features in this update is the blue fire, which everybody recognizes it by this point, and it can be found in Soul Sand Valley, and you can craft soul torches as well as soul lanterns and soul campfires. Some really cool things with this blue fire, and it just adds to the atmosphere. It makes it look creepy and spooky. Definitely the most haunted looking biome ever in Minecraft, and I think that's why it's one of my favorite biomes. In fact, if you've been in Soul Sand Valley, especially in survival, it is ridiculously difficult to survive in Soul Sand Valley. Obviously, that's by design. They want it to be difficult to survive in it, and if you're in that biome, you're going to find skeletons, ghast, as well as endermen, and they spawn all the time, probably as frequently as magma cubes spawn in the Basalt Deltas, so this is not an easy biome, especially for newcomers. For anybody that's new to the Nether update or new to Minecraft, I would probably stray away from this biome until you're prepared. And you're definitely going to want the brand new enchantment introduced in 1.16 called Soul Speed, which you can get it through bartering with piglins. It's going to help you travel through Soul Sand Valley, and you're going to want that when you're running away from hostile mobs. Let's move on to the next biome, number 3 on my list, the Nether Wastes. Now, I was actually close to putting this as number 2 because I really love this biome now. It's really easy to find ores, find things that you're looking for. I've actually found quite a bit of ancient debris. You can also find nether gold, you can find nether quartz, all types of blocks. I found Blackstone as well. This is a great biome to just mine if that's what you're trying to do. But let's check out the description. The Nether Waste is a barren biome made of netherrack, with expansive lava lakes and occasional glowstone clusters, nether quartz, nether gold ore, as well as ancient debris. So, like I mentioned earlier, if you're trying to mine or simply even just live in a biome in the Nether, I would definitely choose this biome and the other two we're going to mention very soon. I would say out of all the biomes in the Nether, you're definitely going to want to choose one that's going to offer a lot. And this biome does offer essentially all the ores you're going to need in Minecraft, but it also offers some safety. I want to make sure I emphasize the word some. It's still a rather dangerous biome, but compared to Soul Sand Valley as well as Basalt Deltas, this is essentially a beach vacation, which is one of the reasons why I claimed the number 3 spot on my list. But let's go ahead and check out number 2, which might surprise some of you, because I imagine a lot of you guys would actually place this as number 1, but it is the Warped Forest, which is supposedly the safest biome in the Nether, but in my opinion, it actually isn't. But let's actually read the description. The floor of the biome is mostly made of warped nelium, with some netherrack and warped warp blocks generating on the surface as well. The Warped Forest is the only biome in the Nether that does not have hostile mobs, making it much safer. The Warped Forest is the rarest biome in the Nether. I feel like that description is actually off and wrong because the Endermen do spawn in the Warped Forest, so maybe they just need to update that. Yes, the Endermen spawn and they are very aggressive now. I've actually died by the Endermen a lot lately, and most of the time I'm not looking at them. I'm sometimes even looking at my inventory or at the map, and they just come out of nowhere and attack me. They spawn frequently in the Warped Forest, and especially if you're starting off in the Nether, killing an Enderman is not easy. They're very strong, they're very fast, and they can teleport. So I feel like the Warped Forest is not the safest biome. If it's Mojang's intention to make it the safest biome, then they still have some work to do in that department. But so far, I still really love this biome. It does look absolutely beautiful as well, especially with the particle effects and that purple pink color. I can't quite describe it, but it just makes you feel like you're in a fantasy update when you're in that biome. It looks great. But let's go ahead and focus on the number 1 biome, in my opinion, that offers the most, that really gives you a sense for what this update is all about, and that is the Crimson Forest. Coming in at number 1, the Red Doom, the Red Destruction, and here's the description for the Crimson Forest. The Crimson Forest is a dense, red-themed biome. The forest fog is red, and glazing particles are seen floating. The terrain is mostly made of crimson nelium, with some netherrack and nether warp blocks generating on the surface as well. So I do want to point out that all the other biomes that I mentioned earlier have a lot to offer. They all have their own unique experience, but when it comes to the bulk of the 1.16 update, you can find that here in this biome. You can find the hoglins, the piglins, the striders, as well as bastions and the nether fortress spawn here, just like in all the other biomes. But I guess my point being, you can find a lot of the cool features from 1.16 in this biome. So if you're starting the Nether update for the first time, if you want to experience a lot of what this update has to offer, I feel like the Crimson Forest is the biome for you. It isn't that difficult to survive in compared to the other biomes that I mentioned earlier, like the Basalt Deltas. You have even the Warped Forest as well as Soul Sand Valley. Those are 3 difficult biomes to survive in my opinion, which technically this is all just simply my opinion. But I've put over 200 hours into this update so far. I'm probably reaching 300 hours, so I've played this update a lot, and I've been in these biomes a lot. But let me know what you guys think about all the biomes in the Nether update. Which one's your favorite? which one's your least favorite, or which one do you just absolutely hate being in. Either way, they all have a lot to offer. This is a wonderful update, and Mojang has done a great job. I seriously can't wait for the release date, which is June 23rd. So hopefully I'll see you guys on my channel for a long stream and countless videos. Thanks again, guys. Notification Squad, y'all are the best, and I'll catch you all in the next video. So take care. Peace.